My Malone.
What's up, guys? What's going on? Today I want to show you guys a little tutorial on how I build my roof racks on my truck. It's a 2007 Chevy Silverado Classic. I'm gonna be showing you how to put on some roof racks from a Tahoe Suburban. In this case, I want to show you guys I used a Suburban rack. It's a bit longer than the Tahoe rack, and I'm going to show you guys right here. So this is the rack. So this is the rack right here. As you can see, I cut it to the length. This is how it's supposed to be. It's really long. So I measured the top of my roof of my truck, and then I cut it to length. And then what you do is these are the edges. These are the edges right here, and you see it goes in there. And then so what I did is I cut off all these little plastic parts, because you're not really gonna need them, because once you mount them, the same bolt is gonna hold down the rack. Like in this case, once you cut it, you can slide this in. You can slide it in like that. As you can see, I made a hole already, and it lines up right there, and it'll be short. So now once you slide this back on, you can fit the whole bolt, just like if it was the original one. All right, guys, now once you put your rack where you want it to go, the position that you want, the size, now you're gonna wanna take a center punch and then put it in the hole where you're gonna drill your hole, and then punch it out to prepare to drill the holes on your roof. All right, guys, sorry about the wind, but as you can see, it's the center punch hole, and then you just go ahead and start drilling. This model truck, there's going to be about 3 layers. What I do is I just try to hit the first one and the second one, and then you put in I'll show you the rest of the steps. Alright, guys, once you have your hole drilled, what you're going to want to do is I'm using these riv nuts. It's like a rivet but with a nut all in one. So what you're going to want to do is prepare it to put it in, but you're going to want to seal it with some silicone, and I'm using this to form a gasket sealant. I'm going to go ahead and use that to put it around, and so I can seal it and so no water gets in there. Now once you have it ready, just go ahead and stick it in the hole, and then start to rivet it in until it's nice and tight. And then you should be left with this. You can go ahead and put silicone all around it so it doesn't get in there, but this should be the end result. And then just repeat the same step for the rest of the holes. In my case, I'm only going to put 6, 2 in the front and then 1 in the back for each side. This is the riv nut gun that I used. You can buy this at Harbor Freight. I think it's about like $7. Another tip that I want to give you guys is this is the riv nut, uncompressed, and whenever you guys do it on the roof, you guys want to make sure that you see the difference where the screw part is at. On the one that's uncompressed, there's still like a long distance between the surface and the screw part, and on this squished riv nut, you can see that there's only a small space between the where you screw in the thing and the surface of the screw of the nut. So just make sure that whenever you do it, you make sure that all this space between is squished in. That way you don't get any problems where this starts spinning inside of the metal right after you're screwing on the bolts.
Tuve que cambiar diferente caso, para mí esto es normal.